We're here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania at the 190 SL Group's annual convention. Welcome to Hack a Week. So as some of you might know, my day job is working on these 190 SL cars. Mercedes-Benz made these cars from 1955 to 1963. 25,000 of them were produced, and surprisingly enough, quite a few are still around. There's one firing up right now. There's quite a few cars here today. A couple of them have been through our shop. In fact, I was here yesterday working on the Solex carburetors on one in particular. It's over here. Let's go take a look at it. This is the car behind me. This is a 1960 190 SL. This is one that was in our shop. It wasn't restored by us, but we did some final work on it before it came here. I spent some time yesterday working out some issues with the Solex carburetors. Anybody that's worked on those can relate. Lots of fun, but it's running really nice and it is a beautiful car. These are the cars that are up for judging in the concourse level, and let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 or 7 are in this category. Over on this side there are many more, and these are in the People's Choice Award. And this is all the 190 SL group. It's the 190 SL Owners Club, and they have an annual convention, a couple of them I believe every year. And this year it's here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Beautiful day for it. The car behind me here is a 1961, and it's all original. It's not a restoration, it's a preservation. It's on its second owner right now. This was in our shop a few weeks ago for some minor service. Let's take a walk around and look at this. Everything on this car is just like it was from the factory. It's a beautiful example. This car is a 1957, beautiful example. Gorgeous, gorgeous paint job. I mean, this has been buffed out to so smooth. Unbelievable. Really, really clean car. These cars behind me are in the People's Choice category. These are the cars that a lot of people just drove here. Quite a few of them here, and they range in a whole palette of colors. Kind of looks like a box of crayons, doesn't it? But there are a lot of them here, and the deal with these is all the people that are here look them over, and they pick out their favorite, write down the number on a little card, number of the car, and then at the end of the day there will be a People's Choice Award as well as the ones that are in the concourse. The location here in Bethlehem is the old Bethlehem steel mill, and they have turned it into kind of an arts and cultural center. But really, really cool to look at these giant old blast furnace stacks here and realize how much American infrastructure came out of this steel plant. All kinds of stuff. I mean, bridges and skyscrapers and you name it. Anything with steel in it. Lots of it came from a lot of people in Bethlehem working hard at these steel mills back when these things were fired up and billowing out a lot of smoke every day. This one's nice. I'm partial to this color, this silver. It just looks like aluminum. It's got a nice look, black interior. Just a real simple, clean look to this one that I like a lot. The dashes of these cars are quite interesting. They're pointed quite well. They've got a oil pressure gauge, water temperature, tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and radio. There's a push button right there for the starter. You turn the key and then push the button. Some years don't have that. They have a key switch that turns. These are really neat, these little clocks. This is a little wind-up clock that mounts in the glove box, and to find an original of one of these and purchase it, you're going to pay well over $1,000 for it. Some of the pieces and parts in these cars are really expensive if they're original. So here I am on I-95 cruising south. First time I've ever finished up a Hack a Week video from the car. The concourse is over, the whole my part of the weekend is all over with, and guess what? The car that we had there, our customer's car, took second place by like a few tenths of a point. So that's pretty cool. Nice little point of pride there for our shop and for myself, because I did a lot of work on that car to make it look really nice right before it went to the event. So it's always nice to have a little bit of pride in your work and some reward from the customer in the form of big thank you. And I got paid for the weekend, which is nice. So there's that. So what's next for Hack a Week? Back onto the CB750. What else have I got? I got the little mini robot going on in the workshop. Had a few people ask me to get back on that, so I guess maybe this week I'll throw a little bit of programming on that and get that thing to drive around, so people that are interested in that and have built it thus far can actually make their little robot move around. And then probably back to the CB750. Get the carburetors on there. Got to go shopping for an exhaust still, and we can fire that thing up. That's going to be a fun event for Hack a Week fans and for myself. Can't wait to hear that thing run. And then from that point on, it's just bolting on all the other bits and parts and things. And once again, to just talk about that, the plan is to just put it together with all the parts I have. I'm not going to paint the tank, not going to do anything to it other than just assemble the whole thing and just see how it runs. And then at that point, decide what I'm going to do with it. Still not really sure, but just getting it as a running bike. And I may just sell it. I might just put it up for sale as is. Maybe I'll throw a paint job on it and sell it. Or just sell it to someone as a potential bike to modify a little bit further if they want to. But it's going to be a brand new CB750 when it's all done, so it'll be worth a few bucks, that's for sure. No bites yet on the Sabre Cafe. That's still for sale on Craigslist, but well, sooner or later somebody will come along with the cash, and hopefully that'll move along. Well, that wraps it up. I'm just going to keep on driving here until I get home. I got about 3 hours to go, and we'll be back to the Hack Shack. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the donations, and until next time. We're here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania at the 190 SL.